What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for support. But this video though, his video is entitled Black on Black Code Switching. There are a bunch of black people who claim to be black first, but they're not. And a lot of the issues that we see going on in our community have to do with black people code switching with other black people and acting like they could just come back like it's all good. So I'm going to lay out a bunch of different code switching scenarios that people play dumb with. Because part of the code switching is this. When you switch code, you always act like you play stupid as if you don't know what you're doing, or you don't know what you did. So one of the first ones is this: dysfunction. You're not black first, you're dysfunction first. So what you do is you go out there and you be dysfunctional, and then you claim being dysfunctional as being black. So now you want to be the forefront of what black is by going out being dysfunctional, right? And then when it comes back to bite you in the butt, you want to run back to the functional people and say, I'm black first. I don't know what happened out in the world. The white man got his foot on my dysfunction. Fred did it. And then you want to act like those black people who are functional just got to take you back. You don't know what you did, but you lying. You know exactly what you did. You was code switching with black folks, and now you want them to come save you. The very same folks that you wouldn't consider black because they were dysfunctional like you, and you were saying that you were the face of blackness. We have the same issue with criminality. You have criminal-minded individuals saying this is what black is, right? So they go out and they do criminal activities under the auspices that I'm black, it's all I could do, I'm black, white man got his foot on my dreams. Okay. Now all the black people who are not criminal minded is the vast majority of black people. Now you want them to come and save you because it was okay to prey on them. Watch what I'm talking about. O'Shea talked about this before. So you got gang members who loved being gang members because they wasn't black first. They wasn't gang members to be black first. They was gang first. Now that run is over with, now they want to be community organizers and activists. But operating under the same premise that they did when they were gangsters. But you code switching. See, you was proud to be a gangster, now you proud to be an activist acting like a gangster. See, you're not, no. And then you wonder why people say, no, you're not to be trusted. We're not rocking with you. Killing, selling drugs, pimping, that was all good with you then. So now you want to have your activism based around killing, pimping, selling drugs, but you're not changing nothing. But you're trying to eat on both ends. You're trying to mess it all up and eat, and then act like you're fixing it and eat and do the same exact thing. You code switching. Don't nobody trust you. But, you a hater when you say stuff like that, right? Let's talk. Let's go to the church. Code switching. The church will tell you, will be your moral compass. The black church, this is right, this is wrong, this is what you're going to heaven if you do, this is what you go to hell for if you do this. And people are there every Sunday, amen, hallelujah, tabernacle. And what winds up happening is your pastor get caught up. The choir director get caught up. The deacons get caught up. And I'm just a man. I'm just a servant of God. I'm just human. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. You told everybody what they was going to hell for, but you were doing it. And people forget one of the greatest sins that Jesus spoke about was pretty much the greatest sin was being a hypocrite. See, you was black first religiously, but you was code switching. You wanted everybody else to be a certain way, but you weren't the example of what you were asking for. But you want the forgiveness that you telling them that they're gonna get damnation for. Code switching. This is what causes a problem in the rift for people not going. Politically, code switching. You got, politicians, I'm gonna do it for the community. I'm running for the community. But when when the community votes you in and gets you in office, you don't do nothing for the community. You do it for you. You wasn't black first. You got to play the game. We in the system. You got to be in the system to beat the system. But when you in the system, you playing your people in the system. You're not actually using the system to beat the system. You're not even using the system to help your people. You're using it to help yourself. But you told them that you were going to be in the system to help them, but you lied. And you was in the system to help yourself. Code switching. And then when you don't get reelected or the people turn on you, now all of a sudden it's the community's fault. They don't support people like you. No. It's black on black code switching. Feminism, code switching. Are you black first or are you a woman first? Because what you're saying is I'm black first, but then when you around, you a woman first, and then you black woman first, and then so that's not black community, that's not black people, that's you. So on one end, you said you black first, but then you're a woman first, but you operate like you're a woman first, then you operate like you're a black woman second, and then if that doesn't work out, then the black community needs to come back and fix it, and they saw you go down this path. And the community is wrong for going, I don't want no parts of that. Right? That's a problem. Code switching. You got caught. Very simple, right? You got the gay community does the same thing. Are you black first or are you gay first? Because see, James Baldwin was black first. These people are gay first. So isn't it? And everything has a history. We've seen this time and time again. So now you want to do what you want to do, but when it's convenient, you black. When it's inconvenient, to be black, you gay. When there's benefits from being black, you black. When there's benefits from being gay, you gay. Same thing with everybody else. When the benefits change, you change with it. You don't stick to the script. You're an opportunist. So you code switch it. And then when something happens to you on that side, and you say you want to run back to the community is like, no thanks. And then you tell people what? They're homophobic. Like the feminists will say you're sexist. Like the religious people will say you can't be unforgiving. Like the criminals will say, brother, how you just gonna let a brother go to the wayside? Because the white man, you was working for the white man when you was in them streets though, right? But we ain't gonna talk about that part. Okay, fine. Code switching. Foreign blacks that are not black Americans. Code switching. You black when you get here. You black when you trying to get benefits here. But then all of a sudden, you not black when you get those benefits. Okay. Now the problem with that is this. See, if you're a foreign black and you're dysfunctional, all the dysfunction is because of the black Americans that you claim to be a part of when you're the one perpetuating the dysfunction. Get what I'm saying? Like I can go down a list of black people who were Caribbean or Central or South American or even African or from the UK that came here and said that they was black and did dysfunctional things and lumped it with black people, but at the same time, when we said no, that was your community. No, that's you black people. Oh, really? But then when you need help, brother, we're brothers, we're together. Wait, how we together now? When If you started when you started World Star Hip Hop, you didn't say Haitian guy did that. You didn't, did you? No, you didn't. When when Africans are going, Nigerians got a bad reputation over the world, but when Africans go around globally imitating quote unquote black Americans and saying they black and they doing negative stuff, they don't say, no, I'm not black. No. They say they black. But then when they're doing positive stuff, oh, I'm African from this country. That's what I mean. People from the islands do the same thing. This is what I was pointing out about Kodak Black and Nicki Minaj and all of them. Like, it's okay for the Cardi B, I'm ratchet. That's black culture, but I'm not really black American. So I'm code switching. See, the negative part is black. I'm going to get this money acting black, but that's them people. That's not me. And my people don't get down like that, even though we the ones doing it. No problem. Code switching. And then people are like, well, why are we not sticking together? Because all of this code switching has people putting people at bay. Like, I don't trust you. You got, how can I say this? People who are quote unquote cooning. That's code switching. I'm going to blame you black people for everything. I'm black too, but I'm going to blame you black people. That's y'all. That's not me. This is my mindset. And, when it's positive, I'm the good black person. When it's negative, it's y'all black people. And I got to impress these other people who are not black. So I'm going to say it's you and I'm the good one. But when they do stuff, you won't address them because, they're all of those people are good, kind of thing. Same thing with what they talk about mulatto class. Same thing with President Obama to a degree back. He could reprimand black people all day long, but he wouldn't say nothing to non-black people all day long. You get what I'm saying? In the same way you say these guys are conservatives and they're Republicans and they coons, they could talk about what black people need to do all day long, but when white people do it, we're going to move on to the next subject. Because they code switching. And everybody gets all of this code switching going on. Swirling does the same thing. You brothers don't deserve respect because this X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to do this because I don't like you. I hate you, X, Y, and Z. But the people could do the very same thing of another group. You need to cater to that. Code switching. And then if that doesn't work out, run back to the brothers. Like, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So, and the anger comes in when everybody wants to act like when you put yourself out there code switching, you did it. You got a history of code switching. So when people just hold you to your own standard of code switching and say you're not to be trusted, now you try to say people are stupid. People don't know what they're talking about. People do it with the law. This is part of the family court child support thing. That's code switching. I know what's right and wrong, but I know what could get me the best benefit from this here system. So I'm gonna switch this code, and then I'm gonna still be forced to deal with you afterwards because it's a family court. So we got a family together. So I'm gonna code switch in front of this judge in front of you. Yeah, but then when it's all over with and I feel like I won, I got to deal with you for the next 10, 15 years and you don't know why we got beef. You just going to play stupid. I don't understand. Yeah, you understand. So we out with this one. Peace.